Good afternoon. I am Father Miguel Sepúlveda, the pastor of St. Brendan Church and School, and I welcome you to this, our home. As you can see in this place, because of the social distancing, different signs that tell us what to do and where to go. It is exactly the same thing that we have done in our school to provide for our students and for our teachers and employees the best that we can provide for them for their safety. You will have the opportunity this afternoon to visit the school, and you will see. I want to thank you for thinking about our school as one of your choices for the education of your children. This is a very important time in your life, and I hope that this afternoon you hear the presentation of the faculty, of the principal of the school, of the assistant principal, of the director of the Felix Barrera program, and then you have the opportunity to ask all the questions that you would like to ask so that you can make the right decision for your children. Hopefully, this will be your place. I met in the back people that are here today for the first time to bring their kids to the school, that they did the first communion confirmation in this church because they study in our school. And when I see things like this, I'm very grateful that the alumni would like to bring their kids here. For me, it says something about the education of this place, an education that I am very proud of. And I hope that eventually you feel the same way. It has been my prayer during the day, and I will continue praying for all of you, that you have your mind open, your heart open to what we have to present to you, and you make the right decision. And it is also my hope that if you bring your kids here, that one day they can say what we say here in the church and the school. St. Brendan, my home. Welcome. And now I'm going to leave you with Mrs. Maria Cristina Capote, the principal of our school.
Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to St. Brendan. It is a pleasure to have each and every single one of you here. As Father Miguel mentioned to you, today you're going to get a small glimpse of who we are, of what we do. There is no doubt St. Brendan is home for many of us. I myself, I've been here for 17 years. I've raised my 3 children in this school. I started off here 17 years ago as a teacher, and 7 years ago, I became the principal of this wonderful institution, which has been a great honor for me. St. Brendan opened its doors in 1955. It's been around for 65 years, and what a great legacy it is to this community. So many people have walked through our halls. So many people have had the blessing to call St. Brendan their home, and I pray that you are able to make it your second home as well. For the past year, there is no doubt that our learning environment for so many of us has changed. And today you're going to see what we have done in order to be able to open our doors again to our students. You're going to see what it has entailed. We were able to construct over the summer in a very short amount of time, but we were able to do it and we were successful, thank you, Jesus. 8 new classrooms in order to be able to social distance our children properly within our school setting. With that said, right now we have a total of 785 students in our school that attend our school. We do offer 2 learning options. which is obviously we offer right now our on-campus physical learning option, and we are also offering our virtual school option, which about 10% of the school is right now virtual. Today you're going to meet a few of our faculty members, which are going to talk to you a little bit about who we are. They're going to tour you our campus. No question, please do not limit yourselves to your questions. Any question that they might not know, they will direct you to the correct person. Today, when we split you up into groups, we imagine that many of you have different children in different grade levels. Choose a grade level. It doesn't matter which grade level you choose if you don't want to divide yourself up. Either way, they're going to tour you throughout the entire campus, so you'll be able to see everything either way. And if there's any question that you need in a particular area, they will guide you to the correct person. At this time, I want to introduce you to two individuals whom are my right and my left hand. Michelle Hernandez, which is our Felix Varela director. She's over here. And our assistant principal, Mrs. Ileana Jardinez, and she will be saying a few words to you.
Good morning. It's great to see you all here, and welcome to our school. So if you take a look at the monitor that I have behind me, you're going to see a few of the programs that we offer. We begin with pre-K2 through 8th grade, and we provide a curriculum that's hands-on activities in all grade levels. You could see a picture of one of our classes. As Mrs. Cabote was mentioning, we have virtual and physical learning platforms due to COVID-19 at this time. Technology integration in every classroom. We have smart boards, we have iPads, we have Mac computers, we have Apple TVs. This is how it makes it easier to stream live every day. Middle school, we have a one-to-one iPad program. All of our students are provided an iPad, and that's what they use with the curriculum. Faith formation, so that we value our Roman Catholic faith, and that's what we offer here in the school. We offer ministries, retreats, clubs for the kids. The older kids mentor the little ones, and extracurricular activities are provided as well. The sacraments are also included in the faith formation. Sports program, we have all types of sports. Right now, we will begin that as well next year whenever we have the guidelines for the CTC. But we have an enormous amount of sports. Our athletic director is Rudy, Coach Rudy, and he can speak to you at any time regarding those when the time comes. Middle school dual enrollment courses, we offer the middle school students Algebra 1 Honors, the Geometry, World History, and Spanish 1. We have a program called St. Thomas Aquinas. It's an accelerated language arts program from 3rd grade through 5th grade for those students who are beyond average students in writing, reading, and language. The Felix Varela program, Mrs. Hernandez is the head of the program. It is from 2nd through 8th grade. We provide our students with a small classroom setting and just different types of technology, hands-on activities, and the curriculum is up to par with the regular classroom mainstream as well. For the 7th grade students, we also participate in the Duke University TIP program. So those students who score a specific level, high enough in writing and math in their Terra Nova standardized test, they are then qualified to be in the Duke TIP program. Stream, every month, basically we have Stream, and the children make different items correlated with the curriculum, and they have a lot of fun. And we bring in members of science that can help. They have robotics, help them understand how technology and science and religion and engineering and math, how it works together. And these are our students. So we welcome you. We're very excited that you're here. And I'm going to introduce our pre-K person. She doesn't want me to say that she's the baby whisperer, but I have to, and her name is Miss Laila. She'll be coming up.
First, let me bring this down. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our open house. I'm here representing La Casita. It says it all, home, away from home. In La Casita, we have pre-K2 and pre-K3. In pre-K2, we introduce them to education. In pre-K3, they reinforce and new stuff. And then in pre-K4, which is in our new building now, they're going down to business. And we all do this through Jesus, through our thoughts, our words, and our hearts. And hopefully we have new students starting next year. And now I need to introduce somebody, so you can tell I've been here for a while. I've known him as a student, as a teacher, as a father, and as a friend. So, Mr. C.
Thank you. Welcome. Good afternoon. Welcome to St. Brendan Elementary. I'm Mr. Caminas, but everybody calls me Mr. C. I am one of the middle school mathematics teachers here. We have a very rigorous academic program here in our middle school. We have 2 levels of math so that we can divide our students into smaller class settings so we can handle more of their questions. All of our students, as was mentioned, have a one-to-one iPad program, so their books and everything are in their iPads. We also participate in the Archdiocesan dual enrollment program, so our 7th and 8th graders have the opportunity to take Spanish, world history, Algebra 1, and geometry here in school, and they can go into more advanced courses in high school. This year, obviously, since March, our world got turned upside down, and we do a great job of engaging our virtual students into our classroom through the use of Zoom and our technology. Our students also have just last Saturday took the high school entrance exam, and I'm very happy to report that virtually every single one of our students makes it into the high school that they apply to. And it's a big difference to make it into the high school you want to, rather than being told what high school to go to. Also, we are very proud of the fact that we are the reigning Academic Olympic champions. Academic Olympics are academic competitions throughout the Archdiocese of Miami that we participated in, and right now we are the reigning champions, so that's great. It's not just about academics, though, at St. Brendan Elementary. We really try to appeal to the student as a whole, and so we have sports, we have service organizations. I would tell you that our very own Mrs. Wills runs the best service organization in the Archdiocese of Miami, known as our Mission Club. We run several drives throughout the year, and it gives our students a firsthand look at how to help those that are less fortunate. We also have a National Junior Honor Society chapter run by Mrs. Falls that does a wonderful job here in our school. And of course, as a Catholic school, faith formation is of the utmost importance. We have our campus ministry program where our students participate in retreats and they can deepen their faith and knowledge in God. And with that, I just want to take a moment and thank you for considering St. Brendan Elementary and Catholic education. For me, this is a very important and special moment in the school year that I get to speak to you. Father Miguel alluded to this earlier, but for me, this is home. I'm an alum of this school. I just graduated, just kidding. My mom worked in the school office for 27 years, and she retired to take care of my firstborn son. I'm very proud to tell you that now I have two sons, Justin and Julian, and they're both here in school, second grade and pre-K 4. And for me, being able to speak to you this year from this house of worship is especially meaningful for me. I can tell you that I was sitting right there not that long ago in 8th grade graduating from this school. And just over 12 years ago, I stood at the foot of this altar and married the most beautiful, wonderful woman in the world. I got to score the brownie points whenever I can. I'm sure somebody's going to tell her. She's not here now. She's at a baseball game with the older one. But for me, this is home. And it's not just a job. It's a lifetime of memories. And so my hope for you, my wish for you all, is that you experience even a fraction of what I have experienced at St. Brendan Elementary and this wonderful community. Thank you very much. We're going to go ahead and watch a short video now. Thank you.
Before we send you off to tour our school, I wanted to share a poem with you. Once upon a time, there was a wise man who used to go to the ocean to do his writing. He had a habit of walking on the beach before he began his work. One day, he was walking along the shore. As he looked down the beach, he saw a human figure moving like a dancer. He smiled to himself to think of someone who would dance to the day. So he began to walk faster to catch up. As he got closer, he saw that it was a young man. And the young man wasn't dancing, but instead, he was reaching down to the shore, picking up something, and very gently throwing it back into the ocean. As he got closer, he called out, "Good morning, what are you doing?" The young man paused. He looked up and he replied. He said, "I'm throwing a starfish into the ocean." The man said, "Well, I guess what I should have asked is, why are you throwing a starfish in the ocean? The sun is up and the tide is going out. And if I don't throw them in, they'll die." "But young man, don't you realize that there are miles and miles of beach and starfish all along it? You can't possibly make a difference." The young man listened politely, then bent down, picked up another starfish, and threw it into the ocean, past the breaking waves, and said, "Sir, I made a difference to that one." I hope you enjoy your time in our school. I hope you get the feeling that we do every time we walk in through these doors, which is the feeling of family. It's the feeling of home. I thank you for your interest in our school, but more than anything, I thank you in your interest in Catholic education. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to be calling all of them to tour you at this time. You're going to walk out through these doors and they're going to guide you. Like I said earlier, I know many of you might have different grade levels that you're here to see. Pick whichever one you'd like. You're going to receive a tour of the entire campus. Any questions that you might have, they're more than willing to answer. So at this time, Miss Lila, I'm going to give you a head start. Anyone who is here for pre-K 2, anyone here for pre-K 2, please meet Miss Lila at those doors. Ms. Mantilla. Anyone who's here to tour our pre-K 3 program, pre-K 3, Ms. Addie Mantilla will meet you by those doors. Ms. Janet. If you're here to tour our pre-K 4 program, pre-K 4, Ms. Janet will also meet you.